Welcome, everyone. And what we want to speak about today is appreciation. Something we spoke about in one of our prior sessions is how if we want to grow in our fulfillment, in our pleasures, in our consciousness, in our certainty, in our control over the physical world, in our control over our life, in our control over our health, if we want to have those things, we need to first have a vessel to hold that energy. The only reason a person doesn't have something that he or she wants is because that person doesn't have a vessel to hold that energy. So everyone's trying to grab the energy. Where is the energy? Love me, respect me, approve of me, don't hurt me, be careful around me, me, give me this energy. But what are you going to do with that energy? You don't have a vessel to hold it. It's like imagine your 12-year-old child comes to you and says, Dad, I want $1 million. And not that you don't want to give your child $1 million, but then you think, what are you going to do with that? What kind of capacity do you have to even hold $1 million, save $1 million, do anything with $1 million? You don't. So the father says, well, why should I give it to you? $1 million is great and I want you to have it, but at this age, in this stage, you're not going to know what to do with it. And if we don't have something that we want in our lives, it's because the Creator has determined that we don't have a vessel for it right now. We haven't built our vessel for it. One of the things we've learned so far is that the vessel for something is desiring it, truly craving it all the time. Not just for 5 minutes in the day and then going to eat my cereal or going to that great show or going to a movie where now all of a sudden I shut off all my desires and I'm just focused on that thing. It's about desiring it on a constant basis. Desiring it when I'm in the shower. Desiring it when I'm in the car. Desiring it when I'm walking down the street. Desiring it all the time. That was one thing that we've learned. But there's another concept that we can learn about how to develop the vessel. Develop the ability to hold energy, fulfillment, and pleasures that we don't have yet. And that is what's called appreciation. Appreciation. And we've all heard it before. We've heard the cliches. When you don't appreciate something, you lose it. Why is that? Because appreciation is a vessel. It is a container that holds energy. When I appreciate my girlfriend, so it means I have a vessel to hold the energy called my girlfriend. When I stop appreciating my girlfriend, I close my vessel. I no longer have space for my girlfriend's energy, so her energy leaves. When her energy leaves, then she starts to feel that she needs to leave physically as well. Or she might meet another man. Well, why did she meet another man? Because her energy no longer entered your vessel, it started to look for another vessel. And so it just so happened that she met another man. You lost her. But you may say, oh, the reason why she left is because she met another man. But the reason why she met another man is because her energy couldn't fit in your vessel because your vessel was closed because you didn't appreciate her. Appreciation is the vessel. So without appreciating someone, you close yourself off from the light. That light that represents your girlfriend, your job, your success, whatever it is, leaves you and goes to another vessel that can hold it. It's all about light and vessel. A person doesn't appreciate the wealth, the house that he lives in, doesn't appreciate the clothes that he or she has. If you don't appreciate the clothes or the suit that you have, guess what's going to happen? Someone's going to spill something on your suit. Now, why did somebody spill something on your suit? Because the light that's called your suit left your vessel because you don't appreciate it. It was just, I have a suit, big deal. And somebody spilled something on it. Someone spilled something on it because you weren't protected. You didn't have the light. You didn't have the energy. When we appreciate the things in our life, we guarantee that we have a desire and a vessel to hold that energy so we can have that thing for the rest of our lives. Think about it. Go into your home today and ask yourself, do you really appreciate your home? And you say, well, my home is a dump. Well, I don't even want to appreciate it. But then you might lose it. You might lose it. You might get someplace worse. And then when you go to that worst place, guess what you're going to do? You're going to appreciate the place you're at before. And we have to remember, appreciation also lowers the ego. It brings us humility. It makes us not feel better than everyone. The reason why people aren't happy and they have everything, it's because they don't know how to build a vessel for what they have. They don't know how to appreciate what they have. Go around your house one day and kiss the walls, literally hug the walls and say, I appreciate this wall. Just by even saying it, even though it looks silly and stupid, just by doing the action of appreciating things, you start to build the vessel and desire for it. And every time you walk by that wall, you're going to see, I feel the energy. Why do you feel the energy all of a sudden? Because you learned how to appreciate it. And because you appreciated it, you built the vessel. And because you built the vessel, the energy came in, and that's why you feel energy when you look at the wall. And that goes with everything. Think of your husband. Think of your wife. Think of your girlfriend. Think of your boyfriend. I hear it all the time. I love her so much. She's such a good woman, but I'm not excited when I'm around her. It's because you don't appreciate her. Because you don't have a vessel for her. That's why you're not excited. The reason why you like the other woman that seems to be like a mistress is because you desire her. You have an appreciation for this other woman. Until you start dating her for a couple of years, and then you lose appreciation for her, you close off your vessel, then you don't find her attractive, and you look for another one. And so the story goes. Everything, before we connect to it and during our connection to it, we need to appreciate it. Then we build the vessel and the energy comes in. Think about even intercourse. If a person has intercourse with someone else, think of a great meditation. A great meditation can be you appreciate the person. If you truly appreciate the person before intercourse, then you build a vessel for the energy, then the sex will be more pleasurable. There'll be more true connection. There'll be more of the feeling of love and unity. But if there's no appreciation between the people, you will feel disconnected because your vessels will be closed, the energy won't flow, and it's just going to be a mundane act of sex that will have momentary fulfillment and then emptiness afterwards. That goes with everything. Something you should do before you shop for clothes is go to your closet and appreciate the clothes that you have. Build a vessel for those clothes. Build a vessel for the energy called clothing, and then you'll see, I don't even need to go shopping. I already have everything. Save your money, save your time, stay home. But if you first build a vessel by appreciating what you have, then you can go look out for new things. Go look for new things. But if you just look for new things, you're going to get into the same chaotic pattern. Wasting your money, wasting your time, buying things you don't want, and feeling empty and trying to fill that emptiness with something else. That's most people in the world. Michael Berg once shared, it's not about getting more light, it's about extracting the endless light from the things you already have. You already have an endless supply of pleasure from the things that you already have. Not to say that you shouldn't have other things. But first, extract the pleasure from those things that you have. And how do you extract the pleasure? Appreciation. Appreciation. Desiring something and realizing how important it is in your life. And if you feel like you don't appreciate, and you really try to appreciate, and you know you should appreciate, and you don't, ask the Creator to help you appreciate. Now, when you ask the Creator, I warn you, you might go through something. You might lose that thing temporarily, just to learn to appreciate, but sometimes that's the only way we appreciate. But ask the Creator. The Creator knows what's best. When you request of the Creator to help you with something, all of a sudden your life will start to spin into a new movie to help you achieve that thing. Sometimes it's painful, sometimes it's not enjoyable, but just hold on because you're going to be taken to a better place. So remember, it's all about building the vessel, it's all about appreciation.